Hey, what's going on, guys? So there's been a little bit of change of plans when it comes to Buckeye skips happening next week. So it's only going to be me and Gabby for other reasons I'm not going to talk about in this video. So kind of packing thing stays the same, but I'm not getting a hotel. So we are going to have to pack the tent and sleeping bags, air mattress, everything again in this like I did last year for Buckeye skips. The only thing different really between last year and this year is going to be we are getting a fan instead of a heater. So that's at least a plus. Don't really have to bundle up and wear 4 layers when I'm trying to sleep in 30-degree weather in a tent. So without further ado, guys, I'm gonna get the wheel swapped over, which is not the reason why it's in the air. Actually, I had a video where I wanted to try and fix this noise, but that kind of flopped and I really have no idea. It's part of the parking brake module. If you guys watched the test and tune video, that's kind of where that whole situation came from. Like, I'll just unplug it and then that noise happens now that I think the actuators are fully extended, and that's just it clicking, trying to find more tension or something. But it's because I don't have parking brakes in the rear because I have the aerospace brakes. So yeah. Oh well, that at least tells me I can launch the car, because that's what I was dealing with before. With that unplugged, it didn't actually let traction control completely turn off. So that's that. I don't really care. It at least tells me that it's working. So besides that, I'm going to get the wheel swapped over and then get everything loaded. I'm also only going to be using a tool bag plus my 3 socket sets. I used to carry that red toolbox around, but for storage purposes, I don't really want to stuff everything in here. So yeah, let's get to it. Usually one of the nice things from Dragon Drives is they give you a Summit Racing discount card to get like 10% off your next order or something. And I remember in the one video I made a comment saying how clapped out these tires are. And these are all from when I hauled the carrier out to Norwalk. So yeah, I'm gonna get a new set of tires all the way around because these front tires are cupped really bad. And I'm also going to get the head gaskets for the off-season modifications, but anytime I can get a discount, it's good. Plus, these are showing wear bar marks, so that's wonderful. Alrighty guys, so we just got the wheel switched over. As for this week, it's supposed to be like 94, 95 every single day, so obviously not gonna go out there and set any records, but depending on how the class is, I'll either turn in the most consistent pass or the fastest pass. I'm probably gonna try and have somebody, aka my girlfriend, tell me what everybody else in stick shift runs, because that kind of will tell me if I need to go for what. So I'm hoping for the same result I had last year. At least I can bring home something. That would be nice. There's like at least 70 more cars in it this year because we only had 130 last year. So good for Skip. That's awesome. Just means I have to be a little bit more competitive. I heard there's 38 cars in stick shift, so that'll be awesome. I'm excited to be in a competitive class and see what I can do. So besides that, guys, there's nothing else really major to go over, really. So I'm not going up to Test and Tune tomorrow. Tuesday is day 1 where we go from Coonley/Thompson all the way down to Hebron or National Trail. So I think that's going to be like a 4.5-hour drive, and then you have to race after that, which is awesome. So I'm excited for that, for sure. I've never been down there, so hopefully I can at least go down there and make it down the track while using the 2-step, because I think that would be great. Yeah, I'm going to wing it on these tires, so hopefully the rain that they said that was going to come in doesn't come in anymore, because that's great. But even right now, like, it's just so humid. I just changed my wheels and I'm drenched in sweat. So besides that, guys, good thing this car still has AC. We're going to get some stuff loaded in the car, and other than that, be ready for leaving out about 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning Tuesday. I'll give you guys a car tour after I get everything loaded, so I'm gonna get to that. And in saying that, I have to fix another project, so I'm actually gonna cut and then get to where I need to get to. So I know how Sick the Mag and a couple other places are like, if you are running your own car, you have to be fully self-sufficient. which means like I can't take like my camping stuff and put it in somebody else's car. But Skip, since he's kind of an independent thing, he's like, hey, if you want to sleep in your campers, go ahead. If you want to take your camper from each place, go ahead. And that's nice because that saves me a lot of storage and stuff because this car doesn't have very much of it. So I'm only going to be loading my car up with the wrenches, tools, all the mechanical side of things, while Gabby's going to have the snack bag, the cooler, the tent, the sleeping bags, the fan, the everything else that I really don't need to put in my car. So I'm actually going to be running kind of light this event, which is really nice for me. So there's not going to be much of anything different between last year, which you guys didn't see. More like turn and burn. So I know I had the whole like hitch dealio thing set up there. Well, I actually even took the whole hitch off, as you guys saw in another video. So I don't really need it. So I'm not going to keep the weight on my car. With that being said, I am going to start loading the trunk of the car up with just basically my socket sets and a tool bag. I don't really know of much else besides like the necessities, like an air compressor to air up and down the rear tires. I already checked the fronts are fine. I'm not going to get into major detail, but I know my dad was supposed to go with me on this trip, and after some recent happenings, he is not feeling good enough to be able to go with me. So unfortunately, I am going to be running this solo. Yes, Gabby's going to be in like a follow car for me. She's in the surf club, I think is what they call it, which basically she gets a window banner. She gets to be part of the fun, but she's not racing, which she doesn't need to race her SUV. So, yeah, unfortunately, because I've looked up to wanting to do this event with my dad since last year, actually. So, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. But more importantly, is he just needs to get better. So basically, that's why this event means a little bit more to me, and I need to bring something home for him. This is about attempt 40 because I keep getting worked up. But anyways, yeah. I'm going to get this stuff loaded in the car, and I'll show you guys everything that I got. So guys, again, running really light. Got my 3 socket sets. Got a bunch of just miscellaneous sockets and pliers and the impacts and spare lug nuts and things like that in there. The only other thing I need is my air compressor there. I got the pressure checker and deflator. I use that. My special intake, tow hook. Can never run without that now after knowing what I did at Norwalk. So that's basically it. And then I got the tent, sleeping bags, the special fan we're going to sleep with, and things like that going into Gabby's car. So really, this is going to be pretty light. I'm probably going to have like a snack bag, a cooler, because I need my own drinks. I'm not going to just tell her to stop off the side of the road every time we need it. So if there's anything else that I need, I might update you guys on Tuesday's video, because I am trying to daily upload this, as well as do good enough to win my dad a freaking trophy. So a couple other things I will add, details, supplies, because I do like keeping my car clean for pictures. I love finding pictures of my car online. I got to make sure I have my Uncrustables, because I always do better when I eat Uncrustables. I'm going to also bring the heat gun, because I think it would be really interesting to see how hot the track temps are, especially in 95-degree weather with the sun out. And I mean, obviously the humidity doesn't help the track, but it would hurt the cars. So I'm interested to see all that. If I have the ability to, I think it'd be cool to show you guys. Without further ado, guys, I will try and see you guys on Wednesday, if not sooner, if I can find Wi-Fi. That's the biggest limiter to me not being able to daily upload this series, because I don't have hotspot. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.